Stop starving yourself immediately if your belly has not decreased in recent months. Your protruding belly is likely not the result of overeating. It is a protective hormonal shield that the body builds against chronic stress. Most doctors mistakenly advise eating less and moving much more. This advice is biologically almost impossible to implement if your internal biochemistry is disturbed. Today, I will explain to you why your salad diet can make you fatter. We will discuss the functioning of the two main hormones that control weight in detail. You will learn why fat accumulates specifically around the internal organs. Visceral fat is not just weight. It is a problem that tries to slowly destroy your health. But there is a solution. I will show you how you can lower insulin without expensive, over-the-counter medications. And I will introduce you to a simple evening habit to block cortisol. At the end of the video, you will have a step-by-step plan to restart your frozen metabolism. We will repair your hormonal motor instead of blaming your willpower. And so, the culprit for the nightly destruction of your forms is strangely your reaction to stress. Your body mistakenly believes that you are fleeing from a deadly predator around the clock. Your exhausted adrenal glands pump cortisol continuously to save your life. This potent hormone immediately releases all stored sugar from the liver into the bloodstream for fight or flight energy. Your pancreas reacts with panic and pours out a surge of insulin to process this glucose. You have physically eaten no cake, but the blood sugar is critically high. Insulin captures this energy and stores it exclusively in the waist area. This is a strategic fuel reserve. A strict diet and fasting only intensify the danger signal at this moment. Warning: your body will literally begin to digest the muscles of your own legs. The process of gluconeogenesis occurs to create even more sugar. That is why we see people with unnaturally thin legs and a huge belly. This is a classic sign of the cortisol type. We must chemically switch off this survival mode. Your belly is not simply a passive storage of energy. This visceral tissue functions as a separate, extremely aggressive organ. Scientific fact: deep belly fat contains 4 times as many cortisol receptors as subcutaneous fat. It acts like a magnet for every stress molecule. The body deliberately stores fat here to protect the organs. This creates a firm, protruding belly. Inside, this fat literally suffocates the liver and the pancreas and causes a fatty liver. It releases inflammatory cytokines that damage the blood vessels. You cannot burn this fat with abdominal exercises. Furthermore, intense sport can now increase cortisol levels and only worsen the situation. As long as you do not turn off the emergency siren, the metabolism remains blocked. But as soon as we reduce the inflammation, the liver will again effectively filter toxins and burn fat. Your cells are starving, even if you have eaten well. Insulin is the key that opens the cells for energy, but through frequent snacks, this lock is rusted. The pancreas is forced to scream by producing 5 times more insulin. A high insulin level is the main fat accumulation hormone. It completely blocks the burning of fat. Every cookie, even coffee with milk between meals, causes a new spike. You never give your body the chance to switch to burning its own reserves. This is insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes and the cause of skin tags on the neck. You must stop eating in small portions. Your liver needs at least 4 hours of rest to process old reserves. We must repair the defective sensor and not simply reduce calories. And this is how we will do it. You must stop grazing at the refrigerator. Every snack sets your progress back. Start with the complete exclusion of food between the 3 main meals. The secret of satiety: add more healthy fats, avocado, nuts, ghee, eggs. Fat causes almost no insulin spike, unlike carbohydrates. You will be surprised, but the hunger will disappear. Next, we need fuel to restore cell sensitivity, potassium. We need 4,700 milligrams of potassium per day. Huge bowls of green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, parsley, will be your best remedy. Potassium lowers the insulin requirement and calms the nervous system. The craving for sweets will disappear when the cells finally receive nutrients. It works more powerfully than tablets. But nutrition is only half the battle. The other half is your sleep. Your sleep quality determines how much fat will be burned tomorrow. High night sleep. Cortisol blocks the growth hormone, the main fat burner of our body. Stop with exhausting cardio. Replace it with long walks. They reduce stress. An important life hack: we should introduce inactive nutritional yeast into our diet. This is the best natural source of vitamin B1. B1 acts like a spark plug for burning stress. If this story changed how you view the stubborn fat around your waist, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the biological history they tried to bury. Plant the seeds for your future health. The next treasure of knowledge will open soon.